Yeah, but don't mess up though.
Okay. Bigger brother energy.
So you're back.
I am back for the summer. I just finished my freshman year of college.
Yeah, you did. You
Congratulations,
did that.
freshman
He
year.
looks so different. He got an earring. He got his sideburns. He got highlights. You got a spicy fruit prototype merch that never was released.
It is released.
Is it?
Yeah, it is
Oh,
released.
okay, get that
Spicyfruit.com, everybody, if you want this nice Disneyland looking merch.
Is it wasabiproductions.com?
Oh, yeah. Same thing. Wasabiproductions.com, spicyfruit.com. It leads to the same thing.
Yeah.
How old are you now, Andrew?
I'm 21 years old.
21 years old.
Dang, you old.
So you can drink now.
I can.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite drink?
My favorite.
Do you have a favorite alcohol?
I don't know much about alcohol. They all taste the same to me. So I just take shots.
Of anything?
Oh,
No.
I'm a tequila guy.
you'll get there. When I was 21, I took shots too.
Yeah.
College, enjoy
too.
college as much as you can. It's gonna fly by.
It is flying by.
That's my critical advice to you.
You're
Enjoy
already-
it.
You're already a quarter done.
I know. How do I enjoy it better?
Don't take it too seriously. Enjoy the people you're with. Enjoy the campus. Just enjoy everything. Don't
Yeah.
worry about the work. Don't worry about the work. Pass. But focus more on just living in the moment.
But before we get to college, let's bring it on back to when you was a little baby.
The baby?
Yeah.
I don't even remember, like, before I was, like, 17.
You don't remember coming out
Huh?
of the womb?
Oh, no. Do you?
Yeah, it was rough.
You do?
Yeah.
Shut up.
I had a little flashlight.
Shut up. There's no way your mom randomly gave birth to a flashlight too in your hand.
She was like, during pregnancy, she was like, oh, it's probably dark in there. So she swallowed a flashlight for me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It was a mini one.
You're right. You're so right.
Yeah.
That's how anatomy works.
Okay, Andrew, let's talk about,
Uh-oh.
let's talk about little Andrew. Do you have a first memory you remember? Like, what's the
my
earliest thing?
My whole life, my first memory,
Yeah.
I remember falling and then hitting my eye in the corner of a glass table.
Oh,
And
you remember this?
You had to guess what age. What do you think?
When's the normal age to have memories?
I think 4, 3.
Yeah.
Some people are 3.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah.
Dang. And then what? That probably triggered his memory to start
Yeah.
because it was traumatic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was your first traumatic memory? Like,
Yeah.
ow.
That's why you don't. Do you like glass tables?
Do I like what?
Glass tables?
Glass tables?
Because you hit your high, so I don't know if you like glass tables.
I don't know. I don't like glass tables. No.
Oh.
Okay. Do you remember? So wait, we started. What year did we start YouTube?
We started YouTube 2006.
So you were 4 when we started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember us filming when you were 4 or 5? What's the earliest memory of you remembering when we filmed a video?
My earliest memory was I was in one of the videos.
Yeah.
In Roy's old house.
Oh.
And I it was my line. I had to say a line by myself. And I had to go like, where did they go? And that was like stressful for me to say that line.
I know you were very nervous about it, and then you said, "Where'd they go?"
But I can't find the clip anymore.
I think it got copyrighted or something, got
Aw.
taken down. But there was
best
another one
actor.
where we were like, "What?" And you were like, "In the butt."
What?
We were like, "What? In the butt?" 'Cause I think it was like a South Park thing or something at the time.
What? I
And
thought you made it
so-
up by yourself. You didn't make that up?
No, I don't think. I don't think. I think it was a saying.
Oh,
He probably told you he made it up.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe. And then after that, I think the most memorable, which is I'm pretty sure the second biggest video on our channel is You're So Mature 2 or 3, where you're playing with Dad's
Dad?
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you, yeah, that was cool. And then you were like punishing us because we were like the kids not listening.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
video got like 100 million views.
What? You're so mature?
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Oh
I
my
think the second
goodness.
one. The second one.
Yeah, so for you guys who don't know what the video is, it's basically us pretending to be... Alex and I were pretending to be kids using kid voices. And then Andrew, at the time, you were...
I
how old?
voiced Alex, and then a neighbor kid.
Oh
voiced
yeah, he was
Roy.
young enough where he voiced me, and then our neighbor voiced for Roy,
Uh-huh.
and then my dad voiced for Andrew because he was supposed to be the kid that was playing the
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
So he would just be like, "I'm gonna count to 3. You better listen to me. I'll turn this car around."
That's wild. That was the year before we moved to California.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how old were you at that time? 10? Oh, you were 10.
10 years old. Wow.
Dang. Do you remember ever being like, "Whoa"? Like Roy and Alex are like popular or known. Like, do you remember going to the mall and like a big group of people surrounded me for pictures or anything like that?
Yeah, but since I always grew up with it, it didn't like seem out of the ordinary. So now that I look back at it, it's weird.
Yeah.
But like, it didn't feel weird.
You were never like, how come this doesn't happen to any of my other friends? What about what was like anything crazy in the YouTube world where you're like, oh, or is like VidCon the first time you went to VidCon? Was it like, whoa, look at all these YouTubers?
Oh, yeah, it is like that.
It's still like that. Oh. And then what about like when you walked me out for my boxing match where you're like, holy crap.
I was very nervous to walk you out for that. I was like having panic attacks just walking to the stage.
And then I had to do that and go fight. I know. I remember thinking, oh, I'm going to have Aaron and Andrew walk out. And I remember Aaron's like, you think Andrew's going to do it? I was like, I don't know. I hope so. And then he did do it, but he was so nervous.
Aww.
And then you walked out with me too.
I did. Yeah. That was scary. London. I walked with you in London. And
Yeah.
You were so hated.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I might have to fight people.
It was crazy. Okay, so let's talk about your YouTube journey. When did you start?
I think I started 3. I don't know.
At 3 years
No,
old?
3 years ago. 3 years ago. 4, 5, something.
4? Oh, so you were like,
2019. That's 5 years.
oh,
Oh
so
my
how
gosh.
how old are you then? You were 15, 16?
16 sounds right.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Who did you grow up watching? Anyone
watching?
inspired you? Like when you were just a young teen from 10 to 16.
You think about who inspired me or who I like?
Who you
Who'd
liked?
you like?
I'm
Who'd
gonna
you
go
watch?
with Dashy Games.
Dashy. Oh,
Dashy Games.
Oh,
that guy?
Yeah, guy.
Yeah, I
the
love
guy
Dashy.
that invited me on his channel
you
and I
beat
beat
him?
him in Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
Yeah.
Were you like, no way?
He's like the best.
I
in
know.
Mario Kart.
Lauren beat him too.
Oh, wow.
Like, he asked me to come on the show. I was like, cool. And then he was like, let's play Mario Kart. And he's like, let's play at 200. I was like, oh man, I never play at 200. That's hard.
Yeah.
And then I was like, can Lauren play off camera? Because she plays Mario Kart too. He's like, yeah. And we both beat him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he's the best.
Dang. Well, you hear that, Dashy? Apparently, Alex said you're bad at Mario Kart.
No, it's a rematch time. It's time for a rematch. Let's go. We should have him on and just have him talk about the trauma of losing.
Oh my gosh. All
To
right.
me.
Oh my
Be
goodness.
like, hey man, so does that keep you up at night still?
Oh my gosh, you're throwing.
No, Dash is
bits.
awesome.
Yeah, he's
He's cool.
I've never met him, but I've seen he's very loud on his videos.
Yeah.
And I like it.
I never watched his videos or anything. I'd never heard of him, and then he asked me to do his video, play Mario Kart. I was like, yeah.
You know
And
when
I
I
came
started
up-
Guava Juice?
Yeah.
He was one of the people I studied.
Oh, really?
I was like, okay, he's loud. Okay, I guess I have to be loud.
Yeah, he was super. Like, I never met him before. I never heard of him, and as soon as I met him, I loved him. I was like, this guy's awesome. He's just
Yeah.
happy, positive, loud. Just very. It was really cool experience.
Yeah.
Who else?
Here's a new generation guy, Kelly Wakasa. You know Kelly Wakasa?
I don't know.
No.
He's just like a little vlogger guy in New York City.
Like
Oh.
right now, like recent?
He's right now. He's doing it right now.
Like,
What does he do?
What is it, like a Casey kind of vibe, artsy, or like?
Yeah,
Oh,
just like
okay.
Casey Neistat.
It was like a Gen Z Casey Neistat?
Yeah.
Is he Gen Z?
Yeah.
Are you Gen Z?
I think I am, but I go to college
I
with my
think
Gen
so.
Z friends.
I think you are Gen
and
Z.
they think I'm millennial. Millennial?
I think Gen Z's
Gen
like
Z.
23 and lower, or it's 20 or something like that.
if you were born, I think 2000 is like the strict cutoff point.
Yeah, he's 202.
Yeah, you're Gen Z.
2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a weird like little spot because millennials think I'm Gen Z and then Gen Z think I'm millennial. So
You're happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So then, what was your first YouTube video? You remember?
Yeah. It's
What was
like mine or
Of yours? Yeah.
filming on you. Okay. It was a Q&A.
Q&A. Oh, at the
Q&A.
Studio City House, right?
Yeah.
Ah.
I had green hair. Yeah.
How did you start? Did we like push you to start, or did you want to start, or?
I wanted to start. I always wanted to start, but I just didn't have like the oomph.
Yeah.
But then you guys, Aaron and Alex.
Oh, yeah,
had to
I
give me
left
oomph.
at the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, can we rewind? So, yeah. So I wanted to talk about, I left Wassabi, and I know that, an integral part of, you grew up like with Alex and inspired, but then I broke it off with him. Did you hate me when I left?
no.
Oh, you did
Not
not?
when you left. But
A little after. No.
no. Oh yeah.
You were like disappointed, like, oh, I hate Roy because he loved Alex.
Were you surprised? Were you like, whoa?
I can't even remember where I was when that happened. I don't even remember the breakup.
Wait, we did 2016.
16.
So
Yeah.
you were 14. So you were a freshman in high school?
Yeah,
Maybe?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well,
It's okay if you don't. You can hate me. It's fine. A lot of people did.
I don't think anybody of my family or friends did.
Yeah.
I think they were like, what? And that was it. Nobody was like, yeah.
Yeah, I felt bad. I don't know.
Because it didn't seem like, I think the way we played it off, it didn't seem like you left. It seemed like we split up. So it was more about us splitting up than you just abandoning.
No.
So I think that's how people saw it.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So YouTube journey, man. And now how's it going? Do you know how many videos you've posted? Is it over like hundreds now?
Over hundreds.
Hey. You know, so you started at 16? That's close to when we started.
Yeah. No. 15. Yeah. 15,
Yeah.
16.
That's crazy.
And then you're 21 now.
I'm 21 now. Yeah.
And you have had brand deals.
A few.
You know, by the time we were 21, you probably made more money than us in our YouTube journey at this point in your life. 22 is where it took off for us. So, yeah, we didn't make any money until 22 years old. And that was like 5 or 6 years into YouTube.
23. I think we were 23.
Oh, yeah.
And you were 23, 24.
Yeah.
Well, you blew up at 22?
That's when Call Me Maybe took off.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 21. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He was 21. I was 22.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we stayed. And then we stayed. He finished college and then we went to California. But yeah, so you're more successful than us as of right now.
I have 7 months to catch up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So what do you think about YouTube now compared to what you grew up with? Do you like it? Or is there something you would like to change about YouTube now? Because it's a lot of like vertical content, shorts.
Oh, yeah.
And then back in the day, it's more, it's different.
I'm okay with what we have now. It's just different.
Yeah, you just got used to it.
Yeah.
And
For the longest time, he wanted to have green hair. And I was like, all right, let's dye our hair green.
yeah.
So we both did it because he wanted to. And now
And it
he
was
has...
a big mistake.
Why?
It was a big mistake. I didn't.
I think it was My Hero Academia got him.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
Deku.
But then I
Deku
dyed
hair.
it brown a couple years later, not like that.
This is what this,
Not really. This is more like months after it.
like Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, oh, you know what I want to talk about
What?
is we can get firsthand speakage
Yep.
of what it was like to be in high school during COVID because we couldn't leave our houses. So I feel like your high school experience was cut short, cut in half.
Yeah, it is. I didn't have junior year or senior year.
So when did COVID happen? It was in the summer, or
I don't know.
It was
think
in like March
yeah.
of 2020.
I think
so-
March is when everybody started getting scared, and then May is like when the world shut down.
Yeah.
So then the summer happened. You probably thought it was going to be done by the end of summer, and it wasn't.
Like originally, if you were in school during COVID, they said that you're gonna have a 2-week break, but then the 2-week break turned into years.
Oh.
That was
That's
crazy.
crazy.
So you spent your
My
entire youth, junior, senior online.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
how did that work? Like,
I
you
didn't have any
just-
friends either. I just had one girlfriend.
Oh,
Even if you did have friends, you couldn't go see them.
Nope.
So did you see your girlfriend?
Yep.
And you weren't supposed to.
I don't think so.
Okay, but so then you're at home and you just did homework by yourself?
Yeah.
Was it like a teacher that you like listened to online?
Oh, Zoom call.
And all your and
It didn't help. My grades went down.
Oh, I bet it did. It's probably depressing.
bro, if I did the homeschool, like Zoom, I would just play video games on the side, literally, while going like this.
Yeah.
It's so hard to focus at home or just work from home. I can't imagine school from home.
That would be rough because I feel like those 2 years are the most important in your grade school years because you're almost an adult and those are your formative years and that's where you can learn how to be an adult. Like you're about to go to college and go
Yeah.
live on your own and those are the years where you get ready for that and they got taken away from you.
Yeah, but also it's like my whole life in school, elementary school, middle school, it was all building up to my senior year, and then it's just gone. Just gone.
Facts.
Facts.
What did you remember when I showed up to your middle school at
Yes.
lunch and surprised you?
Yeah.
What happened? What was your like thing? You were just like, oh, I'm going to lunch, and then what?
Yeah. And then I just saw you, and then I just like, okay. And then I hugged you. And then people came up to you. And it made me nervous.
Yeah. I remember I was like, you know what? I'm going to go surprise Andrew at his school. I've never been to his middle school. I'm going to surprise him. So I got up. I went there. I got a lunch pass. I sat in the lunchroom, and I waited for his class to come in.
Yeah.
And when his class came in, he got in line. And he was very nervous as a child.
Mm-hmm.
And I went up behind him, and he saw me, and he's like, oh. And then he hugged me, and the whole cafeteria, hundreds of kids started clapping.
Yeah, so they started clapping.
Why did they start clapping?
I think they thought it was like a big reunion, but I think we just saw each other like the month before.
No, yeah, but they also they know online, and they know that what they saw me, and they know who I am, so they saw me surprise him, and they're like, oh, everybody clapped. And
Were you
then,
embarrassed?
Yep.
He was super embarrassed. I was like, are you shy? He's like, yeah, and he had his head buried right here.
Oh,
and then I was
man.
like, can I have lunch with you? And he's like, no.
You're always trying to like get him nervous.
You know
and
what happened
embarrass
after
him.
that?
What?
I got banned from the school.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Wait.
Because it was a safety hazard. They said I can't come back because it's a safety hazard. And if I start like a commotion, then like if an emergency happens, they can't escape. And they said
Oh.
I couldn't come visit the school anymore. But
Got it.
that principal retired or he left or he got fired or something. So next year I came back.
Oh, no way. So you just walked in and straight to the cafeteria? You didn't talk to anybody?
No, I mean I went to the office to get a
okay.
pass.
Got it.
But they said it's just too disruptive.
No.
Yeah.
See, just, I don't know. He loves you, man. Yeah, I just want to say he really does love you.
You remember any other instances in childhood, like when I ran over your foot?
Yeah.
Oh,
You ran over my foot with a car. Then
you run over his foot.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he
We were going to go see a movie. And
Yeah.
then he told me to jump out of the car while it was moving.
It was 1 mile an hour. We were going slower than walking speed, and I was trying to break him out of his shy shell.
By jumping out of the car?
Yeah, by jumping out of a car.
Yeah, I was like, oh, do something crazy. Like, what's something crazy he can do right now? And I'm going 1 mile an hour in the parking lot of the movie theater. I'm like, Andrew, jump out right here, and I'll go park. And then he's like, I don't want to. And I was like, come on, you got it. He's like,
Yeah.
okay. And then he did, and he panicked, tried to jump back in.
I did not try to jump back in. You always say I tried to jump back in.
How did you turn around and get your toes under the tire then?
Because I was trying to turn around to see what's up behind, in the car. I don't know.
Oh, so you're just trying to turn around?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to get back in. I don't know.
Goodness.
So you just jumped out and turned around and put your foot under the tire.
And also, you always say it was 1 mile per hour. That makes it worse for the pain of my foot because it was on the foot for like
A second.
10 seconds.
No way.
Your foot was moving while the thing was moving.
No, I was rolling. He turned around and then it went over his foot. I
And then
never
you went
stopped.
backwards over the foot.
Well, Aaron said, you're on his foot. So I went back again over his foot.
Oh, so you ran it over twice.
I think I was almost off of it, but it was still pinned. And then I went backwards thinking, I got to get off of it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, and then he started crying like a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, he was like 5. How old? Like 6, 7?
It's like 16.
I don't know. He was young. And then,
Alex.
I remember Aaron was like, we got to take him to the hospital because his toes were black.
Oh, were they really?
Yes.
They were black.
Instantly.
They were like purple and black, yeah. And I was like, Aaron. He tried to take the lead because he's the older brother. He's like, I got to take him to the hospital. I was like, no. Listen. Shrek 3 is about to start.
Oh, my.
We're going to miss it. We already paid for the ticket. And I was like, look, I've already been through this before. I've crushed his toes. I turned him black one time when he was younger.
The vacuum?
And, yeah, in the vacuum. You remember that?
No, but
You were a baby. You were in a diaper.
So this was the second time you
Second time I turned his
What's with
his
the
toes
feet?
black.
I remember also I got stung by a wasp on my foot. So you slapped it off with your hand, and then you also got stung by the wasp.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
See?
See?
I protect your feet. I hurt them, but then I saved them. So, so Aaron was like, we got to go to the hospital right now. I was like, Aaron, just trust me. I've done this before. I've been through this. Give it 5 minutes, and then we'll ask him what he wants to do. And Aaron's like, you're so dumb. 5 minutes isn't going to do anything. I was like, I'm telling you, kids are like freaking Wolverine. They're like Deadpool. They recover so fast. They regenerate immediately.
Yeah.
And he's like, no. 5 minutes goes by, and you remember what happened?
I was okay.
What?
But let me tell you this though.
What?
I walk weird now. I walk.
No, you don't.
People in college always talk about how I walk like
No.
like with
No,
my feet
that,
like, spread
that's
outwards.
just how you walk. It's not. How is running over your foot gonna make you like this?
Bro, you're getting the story wrong. You vacuumed his left and you ran over his right. So he's going to walk weird.
Which foot was it?
I think it was left.
No, yeah, I think the vacuum was the right foot. And then, that's why they're pointed awkwardly. No, so afterwards, 5 minutes passed, and we looked at Andrew's toes. They weren't black anymore. They're back to normal. Wow. And Aaron was like, we still got to go to the hospital. I was like, no, Andrew, jump around, see how it feels. And he got out, and he stepped around. He hopped up and down. He's like, all right, let's go watch Shrek. And we did. And that was it.
Wow.
Should we tell the vacuum story?
I don't even know the vacuum story.
Oh, I was a kid as well.
Yes.
I was like 13 and you were like 1. Yeah. And I was pushing the vacuum because I for some reason, I always like to vacuum and sweep. I don't know what that is, but I love doing that. It's
therapeutic.
Yeah, maybe. It's just like, whatever. Okay. So I was always vacuuming. And one time, Andy's like, and he walked up to me. And then he like grabbed onto the vacuum. I was like, oh, you want to ride? And then he's like, so then he gets on and he's holding on and I'm pushing and he's like, he's having fun. And then I was like, all done. Click. And I put it up. I didn't know his toes were in the little crevice of the vacuum. Ooh. So, and then he's like, wah! And then I was like, oh, boom. And I took it out and my mom grabbed him and she was like, his toes are black. And I was like, Mom, look. I've been through this before.
I thought you meant you vacuumed him with the tube.
No,
it's the actual bottom of the.
I crunched his toes in, and I heard it click, so it completely closed. Oh, it wasn't even like it kind of closed. It was like click. I had to press the button to release it.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Well,
yeah,
my toes.
That's the only traumatic stuff, other than when I threw you in the pool that one time.
Yeah,
you didn't like that?
I didn't like that.
Why?
I'm pretty sure I hated you for a year after that. You threw me in the pool?
Yeah, but silently. But outwardly, you hated me for a week. I didn't know about the year until right now.
Were you trying to teach him how to swim?
Yeah, we were at this pool, and he had floaties on his arms, and he has been swimming. Like, he hasn't swam without the floaties, but he's been swimming. He knows what to do. So I was like, Aaron, I'm going to throw him in. Aaron is like, don't throw him in. He's going to be mad. It's like, well, he's got to figure it out. And he has floaties on and he's like, don't do it. I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I grab him and he's like, don't. And then I throw him in the shallow end. He could stand up, I'm pretty sure.
I think your life lessons do the opposite of what you're trying to do. I'm scared of cars. I'm scared of vacuums. I'm scared of swimming.
No, he's actually a really good swimmer now.
No.
He's a really good swimmer, and he walks weird.
Andrew, it's just middle child energy, so you have to understand.
Yeah,
it's just middle child energy.
I was trying to help you.
Mm-hmm. Help.
Because you and Aaron were the shy ones. I was the outgoing one, and I was like, oh, I'm going to help him. He's going to thank me in the long run. He has 10 toes. How many does he need? Right?
Yeah.
But that's all the traumatic stuff, right?
Yeah, you can remember.
Do you remember me ever getting in, like, a fight or anything, like, crazy? You're like, oh.
With a fight? I remember you tackled one guy in the yard.
I did. It was my sister's ex-boyfriend. He came over to the house. I said, don't come to my house because my sister broke up with him. And then he was like, I'm coming over. I was like, you better not come to my house. And then I was sitting like 20 feet from the door. And my dad was sitting like 10 feet from the door on the opposite side. And the door was in between us. And I heard a knock and I was like, and my dad realized it at the same time too. He's like, oh shit. He's about, Alex is going to tackle him. So then I sprinted to the door. And trying to get there before my dad did, I opened the door and my dad goes like this and tries to grab me and I tackle him off the porch like 5 steps into the yard. Oh my God. And my dad was like, boom, and he missed me by a second. And then he split us up in the yard. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm very protective of family.
He is.
Just not of their toes.
Not of their. No, I think you are. It's good intentions.
Yeah.
Because Alex is filled with love and he loves his family a lot. So he didn't traumatize you. He did it out of love.
I gave you cherished memories that you can spread onto your kids and their kids.
I mean, maybe he did traumatize me, but out of love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Dang. So you tackled him like You like flew.
off, Trace.
Yeah.
There's like 5 steps. We flew over the steps, over the concrete.
It's dangerous because there's like
I didn't think that's super dangerous. If he would have just fallen, if we didn't fly, he would have hit his head on the concrete. I would have slammed my face on the stairs. Like,
oh my god.
When you're a kid, you just don't think about it when you're protecting family.
Yeah. Because when you're a kid, you think you're invincible.
Yeah, I was probably like 17 or 18.
Dang, where were you? Do you remember?
I think I was in school drawing Mickey Mouse.
Got it. Dang.
Mickey Mouse. Oh, okay. Let's talk
this
about
summer.
what? Go ahead.
This summer.
Yeah.
You've taught me life lessons in my childhood.
Yeah.
Both of you. But I'm asking for life lessons now for this summer because I need to lock in. I need to lock in for the 3 months I'm here
Yeah.
and do something. I don't know.
What number summer is this? 4? 3? You come here a lot for summers.
At least
I think it's the 4th
5?
one.
Oh,
5.
at least 3.
Wow.
Wait, it's got to be 5.
Well, I know you came for a little bit, but then like for the entire summer, this is probably the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what are your goals? You just want to build your YouTube career?
Yeah, let me ask you, what are your goals for the summer? Then we can hit you with some life lessons.
What are some good goals to have?
Consistency.
Yeah.
And
happiness.
Happiness.
Preparation.
Yeah. Preparation.
Yeah. Like don't be ahead. Always be ahead so you never fall behind.
Dang.
So this summer, Andrew told me he wants to post 3 times a week. And I said, you should do 2 a week because 3 is a lot. And that way you can still film 3 a week and you can bank a video. So when you go back to college, you have a bunch of videos banked.
Yeah.
You like that idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want to, you got to let your videos breathe.
Yeah, well, Aaron does 3 a week.
He does, but he's been doing it for a long time. And I'm sure his videos would do a little bit better if he didn't post as much because as soon as a new video comes out, the other one's old. It's old news. Nobody's going to watch it.
Yeah.
So I think, especially if you really like a video, like that's what we do. If we really like a video, we're like, okay, we're going to let it have a whole week because we love this video and we want it to get out there. So I think that's a good plan.
Okay.
Try it. Post one video. Just post one video a week.
But one video.
But make it like super nice and like long. Promise you it's going to do good.
Is that better? One long video than 2?
Yeah. Longer videos are better. The longer retention. Just I like, but your editing style is very engaging. If you guys haven't, go subscribe and go watch and like all his videos.
Thank
all
you.
300 something of them.
389. Yep. So this summer,
yes.
What do I do? Give me something.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy time with your brothers.
Yeah.
Enjoy time here. Find one thing you would like to grow in and focus on that. Yeah. You're still young. You're still very, very young, and your goals change every single year.
Am I young? I feel like
you're barely 20.
I'm 21. I'm almost 22.
You're in the first quarter of your 20s. That's young.
That's young. If you're under 30, you're young.
I saw somewhere that every 5 years you're pretty much a new person. At least in like cell regeneration or something like that. Like your whole body is completely different than it was 5 years ago because you've regenerated all new cells.
Yes. So say yes to everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything?
Not everything.
Not everything. The good ones.
Okay.
The good ones, yeah. But you have me and Roy and Aaron and Ronnie and Alexis to like run things by.
Yep.
And we'll be here.
Now's the time to fail. If you fail, that's fine. You're still 21.
Yeah.
Even if you're 22, that's still young. Unlike this guy is 36.
No. 34, but I'm close.
That's very close.
That's very close. So yeah, this summer I think just we're gonna work out every morning, 7 a.m. or 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
As soon as I move,
okay.
It starts like 2 weeks. We're going in.
Yeah, but I don't want to tell my friends in college I'm working out. I just want to work out and then come back and then bow. I look good.
Oh, make sure to stretch.
Stretch?
I neglected stretching in my 20s.
As youngster?
Yeah.
And it's your future self is gonna thank you.
Yeah.
So much.
When someone asks me what advice would I give to like an early 20-year-old, it's always to stretch because you think you don't need it, you think it's fine, and it's not. You just stretch.
Yeah.
It's gonna
even for
save
2 minutes,
you.
just do it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Like intense stretching? Like
no,
yoga?
just even if you're just sitting in your room watching a video, just stretch while you're watching. I stretch in Starbucks lines now. You just see me touching my toes.
Okay.
So,
It'll save you a lot in the future, and
Yeah.
you're like in the next like 10 years.
yeah. So when you turn 30, hit us up. I want to check back on your stretching thing.
We
see
might
if it
touch your
helps.
toes, boy.
Yeah.
Touch your black toes. Yeah. But I don't think you got to worry about this summer.
Yeah.
It's going to be eventful. It's going to be awesome. You actually are a lot different than you were last summer, because last summer you had like a 2-year gap year. And then
Yeah.
before that was 2 years by yourself in COVID, high school.
Mhm.
So you pretty much had 4 years before you went to college from when you were in high school. How
Yeah.
was the gap year for you?
The gap year was the best time of my life.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
Yes,
so?
because
The gap years.
yeah, the 2 years.
Yeah.
Gap year meaning like in between high school and college, right?
Yeah. After high school, he came to stay with us for a few months. Then he
Uh-huh.
went home for a couple months. Then he came back to us for a few
Ah.
months. I think he was more here than he was over there in those 2
Wow. Okay,
years.
go on. I want to hear.
I had 2
this.
gap years here. I think I prefer the first gap year over the second gap year
Oh.
Why?
because it had more like I was doing like a bucket list
Oh.
series of videos during the first gap year of like things I wanted to do before I turned 20.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt like I was working towards something specific. But then the second gap year, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, when you first came to us after COVID high school, after those 2 lonely years,
Yep.
COVID finally went away, and you came to stay with us, and you seemed sad and lost.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then when you left, you seemed ready to experience life and go to college, and you had the Dundee's Award show.
I did.
Yeah.
That was like my goodbye show.
Aw.
Were you there? No.
No, I was.
He had you gave him an award though, right? You made me take
Out of
one to work
town.
for him or something.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
He had a Dundee's just to thank everybody for the 2 years because it meant so much to him,
Oh.
and it changed his life.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember what award I got?
A Strongest Brother Award?
That's right. I did. And Aaron was so mad about it. Aaron's like, what?
What did Aaron get?
You got the Hard Worker Award.
Don't laugh, man. That's
What's
a good
wrong with that?
No,
award.
he is a hard worker, but
He built his house pretty much.
It wasn't called the Hard Worker Award, though.
he is a hard worker.
Oh, it was called the Hard On Award.
Yeah.
Hard on?
Yeah.
Because he's a hard worker. He's like, Aaron gets the Hard
He
On
builds
Award.
houses. He builds stuff.
He moved in. He's building a family. He's building his house.
Yeah.
Then he said, I got the strong. Aaron was like, what? I'm stronger. And he's like, yeah, but all the hate Alex has to deal with in his life and getting punched in the face. And Aaron's like, all right, you're right. You win. And then what? Pablo wasn't able to make it, but what award did he get?
Hottest in the Office Award.
Hey.
Yeah, let's go.
Pablo.
And then he gave an award to Ronnie, to me,
Aw,
Alexis, Paul Merrill, which is the Merrill twins' dad.
Yeah.
And they were all crying.
Everybody's
Aw.
Not
crying.
me. Well, they were.
Yeah, Andrew cried hard. You should go watch that video. What's it called?
Saying goodbye or something? Saying goodbye to my family?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
Aw.
Dundee Awards or something like that.
Yeah.
Dang, you're so sweet. What made you think of that? That's very sweet of you to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We just watched The Office a lot, and I was like, that would be a good way to end the gap years.
Yeah, it was like the end of an era, and he was
Aw.
like, "Let's send it off right." Everybody was crying.
Oh.
I cried.
Yeah.
I gave a speech, of course,
Oh yeah.
and then yeah, it was funny because you can see Andrew like during my speech. If you go watch the video, we'll put the thumbnail here. If you watch the video, you can see I start my speech and Andrew's trying hard not to cry. He's kind of trying to laugh stuff off, and then there's one point where he's like, and we both just cried. But it was good times. It was good times, and now you're back.
I'm back.
You are
It's gonna
back.
be crazy. We're about to do it all again.
Yeah.
All again.
So you said your first year was best because you had that bucket list.
Yeah.
You just had a purpose. You
Yeah.
think that
Purpose.
was- yeah. I guess. Do you have anything? You should write down something you want to achieve this.
Let's
summer.
make your bucket list right
Should I
now.
make another bucket list for the summer?
Right now.
Right now. Huh?
Let's start the
How
process.
many things? How many things are in your bucket list in the first gap year?
Well,
You remember?
the theme was 19 things I want to do before I'm 20.
Oh.
So what do I do? Like 5 things? 10, 21 things?
21 things.
21.
Oof, that's a lot of things.
But it doesn't have to be huge.
Yeah, it could be little
Simple
things.
Like what? Like go to VidCon.
Hmm.
Go to Anime Expo. That's 2.
Make a YouTube friend. that we don't
Ooh.
know, just a new YouTube friend.
Yeah, there we go.
And to be honest, in my original bucket list, I kind of cheated and did things I already did before, like eat sushi. But for this new bucket list, I wanna do things out of my
never
comfort
done
zone,
before.
crazy things.
All right, let's help you out. So that's 3. What's a food you never tried? You ever had Indian food?
I think so.
Ah.
You should go skydiving.
Skydiving.
Oh.
You could die.
No,
could
you
die from
can't.
it.
No, no
No.
one's ever died from skydiving.
No one.
Nobody.
Never
Nobody?
happened.
0 people.
Nope.
Have you both been
Only
skydiving?
without parachute. Yeah,
Many times?
twice.
It's not even like diving. You're falling. It's
Yeah.
sky falling.
Yeah.
Nobody ever goes head first unless you're a Power Ranger.
You'll be fine. It's in planet Earth, so you'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of not on planet Earth because it's like far away. No?
What?
What?
You're in the atmosphere. It
You're
counts.
getting farther away from Earth.
You know something
Okay.
I haven't done that I've always wanted to do?
What?
Bungee jumping.
Oof.
I've never gone because I'm always scared of the recoil or
Oh,
the
this
rope
thing
getting stuck
snapped.
around my neck or like
What if it snaps
just like
at the end and then you just fall?
Yeah.
To your
oh,
death?
I'm less worried about that. I'm just worried about like my back, like just getting yanked back up, but also the string getting around my neck.
Oh, that's even worse. Because who's gonna
String?
take it out? Nobody. No one's
Yeah, so if you bungee and then when you come back up, all that slack sometimes it gets wrapped around you and then you snap again.
there. Oh, I got one. You can
What?
ride a horse.
I've
We've
ridden a
done
horse
that.
before.
Never mind. Don't ride a horse. What am I
Andrew,
thinking of?
You wanna tell Roy about your horse riding adventure that we randomly went on one day?
With the blind horse?
You had a blind horse?
I don't think I had the blind horse, but I don't know the story, but we almost died.
Yeah, that's a lot of instances where I almost died.
Oh, speaking of blind, dude, I went to this this massage parlor.
Yeah.
And it was like a last minute walk in, and then I went in. I was like, "Hey, do you have any availabilities like right now?" He's like, "Yeah, all right." So I went in, and then got ready, took off my clothes, laid down, and all of a sudden I hear a knock, 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 knock. Came in, and then I saw the lady, and she had a cane. Oh, I'm about to get massaged by a blind masseuse.
By Toph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is going to be the best massage ever because she can feel every crevice and like
Yeah.
vibration in my body. I was like, all right, let's go. So the moment she like started massaging me, I was so confused because she was not doing anything correctly. I was so disappointed.
So she was just blind, but also not good at massaging?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
That was, I think I had high expectations for the blind masseuse, but at the end of the day, it's
okay.
like just a regular massage.
You want to tell him about the horse?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know what it is.
So I would come back to North Carolina every once in a while. When I did, I wanted to make it memorable. I wanted to do things with my family. So I was driving one day and I saw just this random place. And this guy was like, horse lessons. And I was like, oh, it was like a couple miles from my house.
Yeah.
So I went to go pick up Andrew and I went right back and I was like, we want to ride horses. I think I might have ridden a horse. Andrew's never ridden a horse. So, okay. So we get on these horses and they're fine.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy's kind of crazy. I was like, I don't even think he had a license to like run horse lessons, riding lessons. So he put Andrew on a horse. He's a kid. He put me on a horse. I was like, it's okay, Andrew. I've done this before. I figured we got it. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to get on my horse. But my horse is blind. And we're like, oh, and he's like, but it's okay. He listens really well. All right. So we start going and we start going through the woods a little bit. And then there's like this little creek. And he's like, just bring your horse up to the little creek and he'll jump over it. And I was like, okay. And he's like, don't worry, just hang on. I was like, okay. So I go up first. And my horse goes back on his 2 legs and jumps, huge jump. And I was like, whoa. And boom. And I landed. And I was like, I don't think Andrew can hold on to this because I could barely hold on.
Oh.
So then Andrew's going up. He's like, just bring your horse up. And he gets to the water and he's not jumping because Andrew's not like kicking him to go. So the guy's like, oh, okay, here, I got it. So he gets off his blind horse and he goes to help Andrew with his horse. And he gets him over the creek finally. Andrew lands. He's fine. And then he turns around and his blind horse is wandering off. And we're like, oh, your horse is going. And he's like, that's okay. Hey, come back. And he's not listening. And then he's like, no, he'll come back. And then he got off the trail and started going through like thorn bushes. And we're like, your horse is walking into trees and stuff. And he's like, oh, I'll go get him. So then he left me and Andrew with these giant animals by ourselves to go get this other horse. And Andrew's like, what do we do? And I'm like, dang, it's time to step up as the big brother.
Okay.
I was like, all right, I'm going to get off and I'm going to lead both our horses back. And I get off and we walk like half a mile. I'm leading these giant animals with my little brother on top back. And then we get back and the guy's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to charge you guys. We're like, okay. And we look at his horse. His horse is all scratched up from wandering into trees and walking around. It was so sad. And we never went back.
Oh no.
Yeah, but it was interesting. And it was
I'm
a memory.
scared most of my life about things, but I don't remember being scared for that.
The jump?
For any of it.
Yeah, you were probably more confused.
Like, why are we on a horse?
Like, why? I was just watching TV at home, and my brother comes home and picks me up and says, we're going to ride horses a mile away, and now we're in the woods with a blind horse.
Middle child energy. Remember it.
Now,
Do you have any memories of me growing up? Was I like...
I'd never hated you, Roy,
Yeah.
but I was scared of you.
You were scared of me?
why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It was just like,
My eyebrows?
no.
My big head?
It was more he was scared of everybody.
No.
I don't know.
I
You're
was scared
pretty
of
shy.
everybody, but like, I don't know. It was like a aura you had.
What? Was I possessed?
No? What do you remember anything from me as a baby kid?
I just remember you were shy.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep. That's it.
And now you're so different.
Yeah. Are you still scared of me?
Yep.
Are you going to get your other ear pierced while you're here? And you should. You only got one.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah.
I think it's better to have two.
Nah.
Yeah.
You said yeah or nah?
It's up to you. I would get 5.
We do piercing videos if you want to get pierced and then take it out right away, like we do. I've had my belly button pierced. We both had our nipples pierced. He had his tongue pierced. Took it out right after the video.
Aw.
You think you're brave enough?
For my second ear piercing?
That and others.
No. Just
Come
the
on.
ear. Just the ear.
You do your nose
Nope.
and then take
Does
it
it have
out.
to be does it have to be a professional that does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Other than mom, I let mom pierce my ear. That hurt. Shit, it was not fun.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do it.
I don't know about that.
Well, whatever happens this summer, you got me, you got Roy, you got Aaron.
Thanks,
got-
guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Don't worry, I'm
got-
not gonna hurt you.
We got you. I might. I might. Never say never.
Okay.
I haven't hurt you recently.
Yeah, you haven't.
Okay, good. What are some other memorable things like surprising you at Disneyland on your first date?
Was that my first date? Yeah, it was my first date.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was at VidCon and this girl came up in the meet and greet line and she's like, "Hey, your brother, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh yeah, we got the same age. You're pretty. He's cute. You guys should hang out." She's like, "Oh yeah." And then I remember I got her Instagram for Andrew. When I saw Andrew, I showed him the Instagram and he's like, "Whoa, she's beautiful."
She is beautiful.
Oh.
She was.
What was her name again?
What? Catalina.
Catalina.
Oh.
And then I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take her by Disneyland, and then you meet us there." And then I was walking up with Andrew, and I had this speech. I was like, "You gotta embrace life, man. Spontaneous things are gonna happen, and you just have to go for it. I'm your big brother. I would never lead you astray. So next time, if an opportunity presents itself, what do you do?" He's like, "I'm gonna go for it." And I was like, "Look who's here!" And he's like, "Oh!" I'm pretty sure you walked away.
It
You're
was
like,
right
"No."
under the Pirates of the Caribbean bridge. I remember it specifically.
Yep.
It was very scary. She just popped out of nowhere.
Yep.
Oh, wow. What'd you do after?
After? After I
you
saw
hung
her,
out, right?
I walked the other way.
He did, but eventually they hung out, and then
Yeah,
they were
okay.
holding hands,
And then
and
we
then
didn't-
they kissed.
We didn't talk at all during the whole Disneyland trip.
But you kissed, right? When
The
like,
second Universal trip,
oh, you
There's-
didn't kiss,
no.
but you held hands
yes.
on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It was magical. He was so scared. You gotta-
I heard your Riz game is after college. I've heard sources that your Riz game is pretty.
Who told you this?
everybody.
What
Everyone.
does that mean? No,
Yeah.
they're wrong.
No.
Mm-mm.
Apparently, you've had a lot of experiences in college, more than your entire life together.
I did say that.
Yeah,
You're
you
right. Yeah.
Is it weird to ask how many people have you kissed in your life?
No,
If
I
you
have
had
a
to
list
guess?
on my phone.
You have
You have a list? How many?
But people say that's weird, but I feel like it's more weird to like forget who you've kissed in your life.
No, yeah, it's not weird. I remember being able to recall and count how many up until I was like 24, and then it was too many. I couldn't remember.
People you kissed, or
No, 24 years old, and then the list was too long.
How many people have you kissed? Huh? Both of you? Huh?
This.
I have no idea.
Well, see, that's more disrespectful than me keeping a list.
I would say. I don't know. I can't even guess.
You can't even guess. You think it's lower or higher than me?
Oh, way higher.
Hey, wow. Okay.
I'm 12 years older than you.
Roy, you?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just 10. I had to stop after
Marriage.
You had to stop after?
No. What?
You had to stop after marriage?
Oh no, 11. Sorry, you,
Oh, yeah.
Alex.
We kissed in a recent video on accident.
Oh.
But it happened. It's out there. We can't take it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to that.
What? How many's on your list?
I'll look right now.
Did you beat me at least?
Hold on. 3, 2. Where is it? It's 1. It's
Oh, wait, let's
5.
guess. I'm thinking 13.
Ooh, I'm gonna say 25.
In my life or in college?
Life.
Life.
What you say again? Say it again.
13.
25.
15.
Oh.
There you go. On the lips.
Oh.
What? You have another list? You have separate lips? What?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. What about what are you looking for? Are you looking for a girlfriend? You trying to stay single for a while?
I want to be single for a while.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
I would like to unsay what I said about the 15. I feel like that comes off as.
No.
No, it's not. That's
No,
normal.
Are you sure?
That's
college.
low for 21.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Should I aim higher for this summer?
No.
What? No. Then what are you guys saying to me right now?
We're just saying it's a good number.
Okay. Just to stop at that number? Go
Whatever,
higher?
half the, but try to get 30.
Yeah. Or you can just get married and stop at 16.
Is that a reference to somebody? Oh, wait, 16. Okay.
Yeah, 16 kisses.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I would stay single. You're so young. I was in a relationship. I was in relationships my whole life. I just loved being in relationships, but looking back, like it was just you're so young.
Yeah, 20s is just about figuring things out.
Yeah, I think 20s is where you're grinding, working, like burning out, and then you can chill a little bit more in your 30s. But 20s is where you go, work, experience life, do everything you want to do. And then 30s is where you settle down, you start figuring out your future.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to do everything I want to do. I want to be confident. I want to be spontaneous.
You're a lot more confident.
You know, I heard I heard this thing on social media, and they talk about Friends. You know the Friends show?
Yep.
Ross, Rachel, Monica, Phoebe, Joey, Chandler. I've watched a lot of Friends.
Yeah.
And they talk about their timeline. I don't know how many seasons there are. I'm assuming there's like 10. The beginning, it's a bunch of 24-year-olds, and they're figuring life out, and they're living with their friends. They're failing, they're succeeding, they're getting promoted, they're getting fired, they're getting divorced, they're getting married, they're getting dating. But so they're 24.
Yeah.
And then people are like, and then by season 5, they're like 30. They're still living with their roommates. They're still not married. They're still trying to figure it out. They're still dealing with stuff. And so when people are like 29, 28, 30, and they're like, oh, I'm so behind. I don't have a kid yet. I'm not married. Then you can be like, dude, you're only in season 4 or season 5 of Friends. You have time. They start getting married. I remember there's one episode, Jennifer Aniston, Rachel, she was having her 34th birthday, and she was panicking because she had like a young boyfriend, and she didn't have kids yet, and she wasn't where she wanted to be in life. But by the end of it, they're all married. They're all have kids. They all move out they don't have roommates anymore. They move out. And so you're not behind, and you're before that. You're not even in season 1 of Friends yet. So you have so much time to experience life.
Yep. Life is like the season of Friends.
Yeah.
Exactly like it. So
Yeah.
take your time, man.
Take your
Don't
time.
think too hard, but also do as much as you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
feel like those two pieces of advice conflict each other. No.
No.
Don't think too much. Just do as much as you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Don't-
oh, there, let's do it.
There you go. Say yes, but don't
Sky?
say yes.
Skydiving? Okay.
Yeah.
See?
Huh.
It's very easy.
Easy.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing. We're the same as you. We're still trying to figure it out
Yeah.
day by day.
We are, dude. 30s is just like 20s, except you know kind of what you're doing.
And your
By
body
10%.
hurts more.
And your body hurts. Make sure to stretch.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah, but it's okay. At least you have us. We didn't have like older brothers, like way older that already experienced life that can give us advice. Like me and Aaron were kind of just figuring it out. Me and Aaron were figuring it out. Even now, we pretend people look at us and they're like, "Oh, you guys have millions of subscribers. You have billions of views." We still don't know what we're doing, but we're trying,
Yeah.
and that's all you can do.
Ultimately, as long as you try to find happiness, you're good.
Yeah, and don't compare yourself to other people at 21. But I told you, I did compare you to us at 21, and you're doing way better than we were doing.
Yeah.
Like financially and YouTube wise.
I'm still laughing because he said, "Is your list bigger than mine?" It's like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, way more.
No, it's not something to strive for. I probably shouldn't have gone that far in the list. What do you? Okay, let's talk about the future after college. What do you want to do? You want to YouTube?
Yeah. I hope I do YouTube for the rest of my life. But I also hope that my YouTube stuff is what's the word? Like
Viral.
no. Sustainable after college. So I got like 3 years left to make this a job that works to
Yeah.
live off of. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're gonna look at your YouTube analytics while you're here.
Okay.
We're gonna help you tune in to what your audience wants, because right now you're just doing whatever. You're just posting whatever, right? And you're just like, oh, I'll just do that. Oh, I'll just do that. We're gonna target it. We're gonna strategize it. We're gonna look at your audience. We're
Yeah,
gonna
that sounds
see
good.
male, female. We're
Thank
gonna
you.
see spikes in videos. We're gonna see what to enhance your videos, because we've been in a trial and error situation for like a year. We don't know. We're just experimenting all over the place, but we kind of found a groove now, and we're starting to go that direction, and it's helped us a lot. So I think we could do that for you too.
Have you ever made a what's the word I was trying to think of? Mood board? Not mood board. This thing
Vision
I have.
board.
Vision board.
Vision board.
Have you ever made a vision board?
I've tried to like a couple times, but I don't know what to put on it.
Yeah, just put anything.
Just put anything.
Anything that you see yourself doing or you're liking. For me, I did it on my computer. So every time I open my computer, it's just there. Because it's just there. Sometimes you see it, but subconsciously you think of it.
Like, what do you put on it? Like, you want to go hiking?
You can put like goals. You can put
Yeah.
like you can put do something I've never done, or make a stranger laugh, or hit this number of views by this day or by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Little things like that, and it'll always be in the back of your head. Even if, like he said, if you put it on your laptop or put it on your door, every time you pass it, you might not think of it, but you're registering it.
I'll show you mine. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Because mine's like so simple. It's like picture of like spicy fruit, wasabi, guava juice. There's a picture of like One Piece. And I started One Piece and I'm like almost halfway through it just because I didn't know. I guess I just kept seeing it. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll watch it. Stuff like that. It has to be simple. Places you want to visit, things you want to do. I'll show you.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
pretty
have to be just like, it could be anything in life. It doesn't have to be just goals you want to achieve. It could be like read a book.
cool. Yep. I have this friend. He made a vision board. And he had a picture of like this apartment complex that he wanted to live, but this is like 3 years ago. Now he lives in there and he owns it.
Is that like a manifestation thing? What is it?
I don't know, just some conscious thing.
You should put how long are vision boards? Usually a year.
Well, however long you want.
Oh, so with it,
We
just
could
do like a
3 month thing. 3 month summer.
3 month, 3 month vision board. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Let's go through your 1, 5, 10 year goals. Doesn't have to be in detail.
1, 5, 10 year.
Yeah. In 1 year, what do you want to accomplish?
How many subscribers do you have right now?
Like 180.
So you want to have
1,000?
200 by the end of the year?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then
then
5 years.
5 years.
5
There you
years.
go. You're
5
done with
years.
college.
That's
Get a car.
I've been done. I don't need a car.
You're probably gonna need a car after college. you've been
I don't like
skating by,
driving.
huh?
Driving's scary.
You've driven. He drives. He has a license. I've
don't like
seen
driving.
it.
Okay, so 5 years. That's like 2 years out of college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you do after college? You use your degree?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
You just work. You work. You gotta. What? You want to move to California?
Yes.
There you go. 5
There you
years.
go.
That's a good 5
5 years. Get a car. Move to California. Rent your first apartment.
Oh.
There you go.
I could get some YouTuber roommates that are my age.
There you
Yeah.
go. 5 year goal. That's
No,
great.
Move in with Nick. LMAO.
Wow. Okay.
He has a lot of rooms.
10 year. 10 year. 10 year.
Oh,
That's
10
one.
year.
10 years.
This was hard as well 'cause
31?
it's so far, but
You're gonna be 31.
I want to have a lover.
oh, okay.
I love her.
10 years.
Marriage. You
No.
think by 31?
Maybe 33.
Wow, that's crazy. Our generation was like, oh, 29, I'm gonna be
I
married.
thought I would be married at 24. Honestly.
I thought I'd be married at 29 at the latest.
Yeah.
I thought I would have a kid by 30. Not even close.
Yeah.
I'm still
Alright.
practicing.
Those are good 1, 5, 10 year goals. So you spoke into existence. So we'll see what happens. It's in here now. in
Come
your
watch this
subconscious.
podcast after 1 year. Come watch it after 5 years. And then watch it with your wife after 10 years.
Okay, Andrew, in 10 years. Good luck. I don't know. Yeah.
You know, our last guest played a little ditty on the guitar for us. Would you honor us with a little thingy thing?
Of course. Of course. Wait, it's out of tune?
No, it's actually in tune.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
How about Roy plays for you and you sing a song?
Yeah. Sing
Do I have
about.
to? What is this? Do
Just
most
sing a
guests do
song.
this?
I'll go first.
Okay, good.
Sing a song about how. Are you about?
I'll sing
Alex.
a song about you first, and then you can sing a song about me.
Or how about you just sing a song and then I'll listen? I'll just also be here.
Andrew, this is your big brother here. I want to tell you a little something.
Okay.
In my life, I have watched over you. I have watched you grow up. And I've been here with you. I've hurt you a couple times, but I made you laugh a lot more.
Yeah.
I'll probably hurt you a few more times, but it won't be on purpose. Okay, yes it will. I will laugh. So will you. I bet by the end of the summer we will cry too. Okay, take it away.
Okay. Well, I got a little teary-eyed from that.
Oh,
A little teary-eyed.
come on, sing.
Sing. Alex, you're my second biggest brother, and you're like no other. Yeah, I love you. Ooh.
Ooh. All right, Roy, let's hear. What do you think about us?
Oh yeah, I got a lot. Okay. Brothers. Andrew is my favorite Burriss brother. I'm
Thanks.
sorry, Alex.
It's okay. It's okay.
all you do is traumatize us.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
All I see is love from both of you, one another.
Mm-hmm.
You are gonna be alright.
Wow.
Thank you. Dang, that was great.
That was great. Andrew, did you enjoy your first podcast ever?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well, let's do another one with Andrew at the end of this summer and see
what's
where he's at.
different.
An update. Andrew.
3 months.
3 months.
You're back on,
Mm.
and you're gonna be a different man.
I'm gonna have a beard.
Hopefully, you have all your toes. Until then, see you guys every Monday. I'm Roy.
I'm Alex.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.